All right, welcome back to the channel. It's another top 10 films of the 1930s. A little bit a mixed bag here of like, oh, this is easier, but it was just so boring to make. Kind of like the 20s, where it was like, I know more of these movies, but a lot of these movies are boring. It's horrible, boring choices. It was so bad with this one that I was like, I may have to put Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde on here. They've made so many of them since the dawn of film, but I might have to put that one on there because none of these other movies are like standing out to me or anything like that. So let's go ahead and talk about my top 10 without further ado. Number 10 is Son of Frankenstein, which kind of gives away like two of my other films, but we'll talk about those later. I put this one on the list just so I didn't have to put Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Quite frankly, I was gonna put Son of Frankenstein higher on this list, but it can't go higher than my next two. Number nine's Hell's Angels. A lot of history with that one. Just in film, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen most of these. I haven't seen Son of Frankenstein. I haven't seen Hell's Angels. Um, that's basically why this one's on the list because it's really name value alone. Number eight's Gone with the Wind, Oscar winner, one of the greatest films ever created, according to a lot of people. I want to see it because I want to see what the fuss is about. Some people say it's really boring and not that good. It's been overhyped, but I want to check it out. Number seven is The Mummy. This is a very monsterific list. I would just say that um, the Universal MonsterVerse back in the day was the first cinematic universe, way before the MCU, way before the DCEU, before the current MonsterVerse with King Kong and Godzilla that they're doing now, and the failed Universal reboot. This is what started it all. Not the Mummy, but the 1930s. The Mummy was a part of that though. Ollie, bro, do you really have to like clean yourself so loud while I'm doing a video, bro? Number six is Bride of Frankenstein. Iconic, iconic sequel. I mean, iconic makeup. The Bride looks hilarious. She's just stunning, whatever, but like, it's kind of really funny. It really was the Joker Folie ado of its time. It's like, how do we go from Frankenstein to this? And now you look back on it with reverence. And you're like, which is what people are going to do with the Joker sequel. Mark my words, they're going to be like, oh yeah, you know what? No, I get it now. I haven't seen it myself. I'm just talking shit. Um, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Number five is Frankenstein. This is the iconic Frankenstein. This is the Frankenstein that made Frankenstein as we know Frankenstein, just dumb, which he's not in the novel at all. I don't know if in the earlier adaptations he was this dumb, but he's really dumb in this one. Boris Karloff, right? And what a choice! What a choice to make Frankenstein but iconic nonetheless. Number four is Dracula. Um, what is it? My creatures of the night. Wonderful music they make. Bela Lugosi. Blah blah blah. The trope for Dracula being yeah blah blah yeah, just pretty funny. Um, but again, iconic. Universal monsters, man. We're just killing it. Oh, number three. These last three films I've actually seen. Number three is Bringing Up Baby. It's a film. Who is it? Charles. It's not Katharine Hepburn. Is it? Film by Howard Hawks. Katharine Hepburn and Cary Grant. Um, the film tells the story of a paleontologist in a number of predicaments involving a scatterbrained heiress and a leopard named Baby. Um, it was a box office bomb upon its release. But then it made a short thing. Damn, they called Katharine Hepburn box office poison. That's a fantastic film. It's now regarded as one of the funniest movies, one of the greatest films. Absolutely, like it's awesome. It's such a great film. Bring Me Up Baby is a really good one. Highly recommended. Go check it out. I'm not doing it service. I'll do a review on it eventually. Um, Number two, you know me, humongous Disney fan. As we go later in the years, through the 30s, it starts getting a lot. Like, you get more those punches. You're like, damn, bro, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Really good hits. And number two is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the first ever Disney film um, ever released. It's amazing. I love it. I love it so much. Disney has done a lot for animation. Let's not forget that. It's crazy. That was 1937, 8, 7, 8, 9. It's one of those. It's not 9. Because this film came out in 1939, and it is one of the greatest films ever made. It's not in my top 10. It's got to be in my top 20. It's definitely in my dad's top 10. It's definitely in a lot of people's top 10s. It's The Wizard of Oz. An amazing film. A technological marvel. Just such a fun film. The music, the original music they made for. Oh my God. Somewhere over the rainbow. Oh my God. What a fantastic. They almost cut that from the film. Unbelievable, dude. So that's the 1930s top 10. What are you guys' favorite 1930s? Oh, okay, bye.